Pheromones. Yeah, pheromones. Apparently, the best way to sell your fragrance is to put pheromones into them and then market it that way. Hey friends, Ash here with Gents. Hope you're doing really well. Today I'm going to be taking a look at one of the best-selling fragrances on Amazon for men. It is Raw Chemistry for Him Pheromone Cologne. This one has actually been a bestseller on Amazon for a while. So it's not like it just popped up there and it came out of nowhere. Nah. This thing has been a consistent bestseller on Amazon for years. Sometimes it's shown as the #1 bestseller, sometimes #2 or #3, but it's always right there at the top. And in this video, I'm gonna break this fragrance down, show you guys the presentation, and let you know, at least from my opinion, whether or not pheromones are a legitimate thing that works in fragrance. Let's check it out. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the presentation before we jump into the fragrance. And the brand Raw Chemistry describes this as a high-end luxury executive packaging. High-end luxury, no money spared. So here's a quick look at the box. It's actually not too bad. You've got the name of the fragrance and house right there on the front, as well as Pheromone Cologne. This comes in a 30 milliliter, 1 ounce size. So not too big. It has this little slip cover that goes over the box itself. I'm not putting that back over it because it's on there pretty tight. It's kind of hard to remove. And then the box itself just opens up from the top and your bottle sits inside. And one thing that I thought was kind of interesting in a way is that once you've already unpackaged everything and opened it up, there's this little itty bitty tiny card on the inside that says free sample box. How it works. The free sample program couldn't be easier. Simply scan the QR code on the back of this sheet to be connected with the Raw Chemistry representative who will process your free sample box shipment. And then there's a little QR code. Now, to be fair, I've not used that. I would imagine that that takes you to their website where you can speak with the representative who's gonna give you samples of the other fragrances that they make. That would be my guess, because if they're sending you out a free sample of what you already bought, it doesn't really make any sense. And here is the bottle, and if that does not scream to you high-end luxury executive packaging, I don't know what does. I mean, check that out, baby. 30 milliliter stock frosted glass bottle. Yeah. Ooh, no collar, just crimped on there. Nice. I mean, yeah, I'm making fun of it, but you really can't call it high-end luxury. And then you get it in and it's like a 25-cent bottle. Really simple. You got For Him by Raw Chemistry on the front, then on the back, Raw Chemistry once again. On the bottom, you have the expiration date of the bottle. Now this fragrance, when you spray it on, it is oily. It actually feels weird when it hits your skin. It doesn't at all feel like a fragrance. And I know that maybe doesn't make sense, but if you get this and you spray it on your skin, you'll know immediately what I'm talking about. It is, like I said, very oily, and it almost feels warm when it hits your skin. So when you spray this on, it just kind of splats onto your skin and immediately covers your hair and everything and just lays flat right where you spray it. It's kind of a strange feeling. I'll go ahead and waste a couple sprays for you guys here. Yeah, strange. And you should be able to see that pretty easily where I sprayed it. It's just super shiny and oily. It's gonna stay like that for a while. And that is because this fragrance, as best as I can tell from their website, does not use alcohol. So no perfumer's alcohol in here. And that's what's giving it this extremely oily feel to the skin. Now, of course, they pitch it as being a moisturizing fragrance, and they say, oh, all these other fragrances, they use perfumer's alcohol. That dries your skin out. That's terrible. This is moisturizing. That's nice. And I understand it sounds better in terms of marketing to say, hey, this is moisturizing, but ultimately it doesn't matter. Because what are you doing? You're moisturizing one spot on your arm or on your wrist or on your neck where you sprayed it, maybe, assuming you take them at face value that it actually moisturizes. You're not moisturizing your whole body using this stuff. You know, that's what lotion is for. Or just good soap. So yeah, it's moisturizing, and in return, you get a big blotch of oil wherever you spray the fragrance. So that's cool. On their website, they actually tell you to spray your pulse points. That makes sense. On the back of the packaging here, Their directions to spray it on are to spritz 2 to 3 pumps into the air and walk through the mist, which is it's a terrible idea. Don't do that. You're not gonna get any of it on you, really. You know, that's a good way to empty your bottle, frankly, because it says, make sure that the spray comes into contact with your skin only, and do this until your desired scent is achieved. So basically, get naked, okay? And then spray this into the air 3 times, run through it, and then go, I don't think I got enough. Spray it 3 more times, run through it, 3 more times, run through it. Let's take a look at how that would be. I don't think I got enough. Now my floor is an oily mess. I know it sounds like I'm taking shots just to take shots, but a lot about this is just, hey, let's take a fragrance that doesn't cost too much money. How can we sell it? Pheromones. Now here's the thing. If you look up pheromones, do they work on humans? We're talking about smelling something, a pheromone, and then having that influence how you act to a noticeable degree. Does that work? If you look it up, you'll find countless studies that say, no, it doesn't do anything. Now you can do some mental gymnastics and maybe find something here and something there that convince you maybe they could work. Kind of, maybe. You could do some of those mental gymnastics, sure, but ultimately, do pheromones work? No, not really. Not like you're wanting them to work. And I mean, it just, the whole thing is mind-blowing, okay? You're thinking to yourself, I need help. I need help getting some attention from a lady. I'm not gonna work on my personality. I'm not gonna work on my looks. I'm not gonna work on any of that stuff. I just want a magic elixir that is going to turn me from beast into beauty. Wait, no, beast into Gaston. Yeah. And think about it if the roles were reversed, right? Let's say you're an attractive guy or whatever, and you're out at a bar or a club or something, and you see somebody that you are not attracted to whatsoever, right? And you think, that person does not look attractive to me. Their personality is grating, they're annoying. And then, you know, you come closer and then you smell raw chemistry for her, which they do have. Are you going to immediately go, wait a second here? You know, back here, I thought you were ugly and annoying, but I'm closer now. I'm smelling something. I don't know what's going on here, but now you look good, real good. You think that's gonna happen? No, it sure isn't. So why would it work the other way? Why would a girl, a woman, see you and be like, you know, that's not my type at all, and actually he's super annoying, but wait a second, I smell something, and now I can't control myself. Oh, it doesn't work like that. That doesn't happen, that's not a thing. And I'm gonna get into how this smells in a second, just irregardless of everything else. You know, the scent itself, is it good? We're gonna get to that. I printed out a little bit from their website here so that I wasn't paraphrasing. So let's walk through this a little bit. They say that this is an award-winning masculine cologne for men. I never was able to find what award that is, so I don't know. It's kind of like a restaurant where you walk by and it's like whatever city you're in's best pizza, award-winning. And then you look and see if they've ever actually won an award, and they didn't. Could be wrong, maybe they won something, but I didn't see anything. So they say that the pheromones that are placed inside of here are plant-based, and other places on the website it will say that they're silk-based, or that the fragrance is silk-based. So again, it's like they're just throwing out some semi-buzzwords here. They say it's plant-based because then they can say, oh, it's not based on humans or animals, you know, treat them with respect, we're vegan, plant-based pheromones. And again, plant-based pheromones, like, how is that going to attract a partner? And if you go look on the website for more specifics, you're not gonna find any. That's what they give you. Plant-based, we put 50 milligrams in per bottle, and because we put in so much pheromone, it's working, boy. Yeah, trust us. It says it can influence behavior at a biological level. What are you talking about? Where's the studies? Oh, there aren't any. But I think my favorite part about this is that the way that they pitch it is that it's been crafted to give the wearers of the fragrance an edge, as if other fragrances don't give you that edge of smelling good. So here's what they say. This fragrance, this is what they're telling you it will do for you. Will let you walk with confidence. So that's a thing, I guess. What else can it do? It can reignite the spark in a relationship. And then the other thing it can do, tap into a magnetism that's already within. I think that's my favorite one. It'll tap into the magnetism within you. It's already there, man. The power lies within you. And again, they really do push this on the website. We infuse our colognes and perfumes with the power of pheromones, a natural enhancement that can trigger a positive response in social situations. A double take. A passerby holding eye contact for a few moments longer. Pheromones are the essence of the spark. You lock eyes and, for a reason you can't quite explain, feel chemistry. I'm really not trying to be a gigantic butt about this whole thing, okay? But it's very much just snake oil. Okay, pheromones, it's not a thing, all right? It's not a thing. If that worked legitimately, do you think that brands like Chanel or Christian Dior or Yves Saint Laurent or Versace or Armani or any of these other brands would not be loading their fragrances down? They would be like, yo, you think that Chanel is good, right? We put 4 times as many pheromones in our fragrance. Yeah. You are guaranteed compliments. And the ladies and the dudes, just everyone. It's not a thing. It doesn't work. Look it up. I mean, like I said, you can maybe do mental gymnastics, but it's not a thing. The fragrance itself, it doesn't smell bad. It smells fine. It smells like something Calvin Klein would release. It smells kind of like a mall fragrance. It's fresh when you first spray it on. It's got a little bit of a green feeling to it, ever so slightly soapy. Bits of citrus in there as well. As it dries down, gets to be more of a musky type scent. Again, resemblance to Calvin Klein scents, mall fragrances like Hollister. I wouldn't say Abercrombie and Fitch because those are a little bit higher end than what you're smelling here. But yeah, it smells like something you'd be able to pick up at discounters for, you know, something in the $20 to $25 range. Completely inoffensive, easy to wear stuff, office safe for sure. Daytime, nighttime use, either one. Performance, roughly 5 hours for me, 5 to 6. And it projects well in the first hour, then sits close to the skin. And when you look at this fragrance on a cost per milliliter basis, it's actually not really a great deal. Now, some alternatives for you if you are looking for attention and you're just wanting a fragrance that's inoffensive and fresh. I'm gonna run through 4 really quickly. Mont Blanc Legend, this one has a similarity to Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce, so if you're looking for that mall type of scent that's very attention grabbing, Legend. If you want something very clean that smells like you stepped out of a shower, you could go with Nautica Voyage or Versace Pour Homme. Look at them, both blue, both clean, both fresh, both great for summer, both big attention grabbers. Or last but not least, if you just want absolute maximum versatility, maximum compliments, Y Eau de Parfum, or really any of the Y fragrances. Eau de Toilette would work, Y Live would work, any of them. So there we go, raw chemistry for him. I know this video ran very long, very, very, very long, but this is a massive seller. And it's not really anything special. They just threw pheromone on there and people had it in their minds, pheromone, I can trick the ladies into liking me. Or, you know, it's gonna give them a big boost when really it's not. You're just wearing a fragrance, okay? If you like this fragrance, if you like how it smells, awesome, wear it out. But don't expect anything super special because they put Pheromone Cologne on there. More than anything, like I said, it's a placebo effect. You think that it's doing more than it is. And then when something happens positively and you're wearing that, you tie the two together, and then in your mind you think, oh yeah, pheromones are a thing, and then it boosts your confidence more because you're thinking, yeah, I've got the edge, I've got the pheromone edge on all these other dudes. All right, that's it. This was long, and I'm sorry, I apologize for that. I'll see you guys tomorrow with another fragrance video. See you later.